Yeah, welcome again to First Investment Structures. My name is Kalambai. Now, I was just reading about BYD, and they're saying they're going to actually increase their charging capacity with 1 megawatt of power, which will actually be equal to 5 minutes of charging. 5 minutes of charging actually for the EV cars. Most of the EV cars we have, their charging capacity is actually 40 minutes or so, but being able to charge, let's say, 5 minutes is something which is actually very good. So and with that you need actually the capacity to have access to that much power, because the infrastructure is not yet actually in most countries. Let's say in Europe, for example, it's not there. But they're planning actually to start doing it in China, which is actually very good, because with the ability to charge family power, it actually spares a lot of time for EV drivers and for the people who are actually using these cars. So instead of taking 40 minutes just to charge one car, 5 minutes is actually a good solution. So we'll see what BYD can provide. As for Europe and America, I'm not sure if this technology will be available for the next few years, but Tesla does not have that capability, and the other countries or the other nations does not have that technology as well. So it's actually a game changer in the industry, and hopefully that can actually bring a revolution in itself, because many people are afraid of buying charging cars or EVs because of the time it takes actually to charge one car. So with this new technology, there will be a change, and it will be really a radical change, because then you don't have to stay on charging station for 45 minutes or for 1 hour just to charge a car, but you can actually charge it in a very short period of time and very fast. So this in itself will actually boost actually the economy of BYD, because with fast charging, which means that they can actually collect a huge part of the market, and which actually is beneficial, as actually people can be actually very satisfied with the technology and very confident in the company's ability to improve the infrastructure and to improve the technology that they have to keep themselves on top. So that will actually increase the investments in all sections. So that's what I had on BYD, and this is something we have to look up to, and so this will actually bring the EV technology on top. And what is happening with Tesla in the United States is very great, bro, because now you have people destroying Tesla cars and car dealers because of Elon Musk's decision. I think everybody has the right to take whatever decision they want. Elon Musk or anyone else, they have their own right to take whatever decision they want. But businesses should not suffer. We should really exclude businesses from what individuals do. And being able to separate that is actually very important. So I think I don't agree with the looters and people who are just going to destroy people's cars because Elon Musk has taken a certain position in the politics of Trump or in the administration of Trump. I think everybody has their right to stand for whoever they want to stand for, and to vote whoever they want to vote, and the ideas must how they want to do things must be respected as well. And at the same time, you have also to separate the person of Elon Musk and of course his businesses, which are very different, because he owns only 30% of the business. So you have a lot of people who are actually dependent on the businesses. You have families profiting themselves on the businesses. So you have dealers actually working on this business. So it's not only him. There's a lot of things happening around, and there is a way to be respectful about that. That being said, you have now a lot of EV cars which are across the world, and EV is becoming a very dominant part of the car industry. Norway has actually 20%, if I'm not mistaken, 20% of cars in Norway are EVs. So it's the top country. We have a lot of EVs. In California, you have a lot of EVs, which are there, especially Teslas. So EVs are becoming very dominant because they can drive very far, but also with EVs you can spare a lot of money in terms of petrol, and they're very technological. You don't have to take the car, to buy the oil and all the different things, You kind of spare a lot of money with EVs than with gasoline traditional cars. So there is actually a lot of advantages with EV, but the only disadvantage may be actually when it comes to charging, which is also improved by BYD, as we have spoken of. But some Tesla cars can charge up to 20 minutes or so, or 25 minutes, 30, I don't know. Yeah, so it has improved gradually and a lot. The first EVs which came were not as effective as this, and with EV cars you have a lot of technology package which comes with it. So that's a good advantage because the technology side of it is what attracts many people. It's not like old cars, which the function was just going from point A to point B. But with EV cars, it's much more of a living style. You have all these technologies, phones, and audio system. You have internet in there. You have audio visions. You have a lot of things coming in there. Just an improvement of life, which is actually an advantage. So anyway, this is my take on the EV side and BYD and Tesla. So if you've not yet subscribed, please make sure that you subscribe, like and share, and see you on the next one.